Google has a plan to create the best device in its inches category. Nexus 5 is on the upper side of the 5 inches, Moto X is a bit smaller and covers the 4.7 inches market, and the brand new Motorola Moto G is a great 4.5 inches device. Moto X is not a winner, but like Nexus 5, Moto G is a winner. People need more smaller devices. It's hard to go out with a huge 5 or 5.6 inches phone, so Google launched the smaller 4.5 inches Moto G, and now we will compare it to other Android devices. Motorola Moto G has a 5.5 inches screen with 326 pixels per inch. The screen is not as big as premium smartphones that have 5 inches screens or more, but it hasn't the quality of premium smartphones either. But compared to other 4.5 inches phones, Moto G has a nice screen. There is no other 4.5 inches phone with better screen, but there is a smaller one, HTC One Mini, with 4.3 inches screen that has a better screen, and also Huawei Honor 2, Sony Xperia T, ZT Blade G have also 4.5 inches screen and less or the same pixels, so it's a good screen but not something really special. Google selected the 5 megapixel camera for Moto G. That is frustrating. Sony Xperia T has a 13 megapixel camera at 4.5 inches, and Huawei Honor 2 has an 8 megapixel camera, and 8 megapixel cameras can be found on 4.3 inches phones like Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini and HTC Desire 500. It's a pity to have an old school 5 megapixel camera on Moto G. Of course there are some apps to make the photos even better, but they are not enough. When you zoom in, the details are lost. We need bigger photos on newer phones, not smaller. Motorola Moto G has a quad-core processor at 1.2 GHz with 1 GB of RAM. It's good to have a quad-core processor, but RAM is also an essential to have better speed and open multiple apps at the same time. In the category of 4.3 and 4.5 inches devices, there are not a lot of quad-core phones. Apart from Moto G, Huawei Honor 2 and HTC Desire 500, which have a quad-core processor, Huawei Honor 2 has 2 GB of RAM and HTC Desire 500 has 1 GB of RAM, so Motorola Moto G is not the fastest device of the category, but it's one of the fastest. On that size there are a few phones with more than 2000 mAh batteries. Motorola Moto G has a 2070 mAh battery, which is smaller than Huawei Honor 2 or Sony Xperia P, and ZT Blade G has also a 2000 mAh battery, and LG Optimus F5 has a 2150 battery fit on a smaller screen. So the most impressive battery right now is on LG L72, and so if you want the best battery on a device, Moto G is not the first option, but it's one of the best. Motorola Moto G is not the best designed phone on the market, too fat and not very light, but you have an option. You can select the back of the device and choose the color you like, and also the device is not afraid of the water. Apart that, it's not slim enough, and one of the slimmest device is 6.2 millimeters and has a 4.7 inch screen. That's it. Huawei sent a P6, and Moto G is also heavy. Moto G is one of the fattest phones after HTC Desire C and LG L22, Sony Xperia U and Samsung Galaxy X Cover 2, so it has to go on diet. So should you buy this device? Motorola Moto G is another phone from Google, and this device will cover the 4.5 inches category. There are a lot of devices on these categories and not a lot of space for a moderate phone, so Motorola needed to do something special to make the difference. Instead of a great phone, Motorola launched a cheap device with one of the best specs in some areas. Of course, the design is something to take into consideration. Moto G is a bit oldie in the matter of body, RAM or even Android version, even if you have the newest updates right now. We love Google phones, we love them more when they have some special features on them.